You might be wondering, how in the world is the stock market continuing to move higher when all we're seeing right now is bad news? We've got record unemployment numbers, coronavirus uncertainty, political tension, social upheaval, growing tensions with China, and yet the stock market continues to climb. How is this happening? Well, let me take a crack at this and give you two functions of the stock market that might be helpful. So number one, the stock market is referred to as a discounting mechanism. Well, what does that mean? Essentially, the market's going to take any given information at a point of time and information that might be coming that doesn't look so rosy and discount that in to the market. And so it becomes a discounting mechanism. Also, any unexpected event like coronavirus, it's going to discount that information rapidly. Hence, we had a stock market decline from February 19th to March 23rd of 35%. Okay, so number one, it's a discounting mechanism. Number two, it's also a forward-looking mechanism. So we could be having all of the most horrible headlines you could imagine. You wake up and we've got a 15% unemployment number and the stock market's moving higher. Well, why? It's because the market also looks ahead and says, well, if there's any sign of recovery in the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, investors are going to be optimistic and say there's better days ahead, and they'll literally start to look ahead, and the market can move higher even in the worst of news headlines. Hence, we had a 38% increase from March 23rd to more recently May 29th. So number two, it's a forward-looking mechanism. So what is an investor to do during these times of volatility? I want to encourage you to go back and watch my March 11th video. It was titled Bad Advice. This was just in the middle of all the bad market turmoil. And I reminded investors not to get off the roller coaster, because those that jump off a roller coaster are those that get hurt. It's important to keep a cool head and keep your eyes on the long term during times of volatility so that you won't get hurt. I pray this finds you well. There is just a lot going on in society right now. I'm personally troubled by, but I want to encourage us all to stay hopeful and stay optimistic for better days ahead. I'll see you next time.